Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building New Goblin from Spider-Man 3, and this will be the final Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy Spider-Man character. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build New Goblin, you are going to need black concrete, polished tuff, black wool, green concrete, polished blackstone button, block of coal, gray concrete, polished andesite stairs, green terracotta, polished tuff slab, wax, exposed cut copper, stripped spruce wood, and white terracotta. So once you have all those together, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start New Goblin off with a row of 8 with your black concrete. Just like this. The next row we're going to do 1 black concrete, 2 polished tuff, 2 black concrete, 2 polished tuff, 1 black concrete. We are then going to do, I believe it is 5 rows of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that's right. I was just making sure that that was right. For the next row, we are going to do 2 black concretes, 1 polished tuff, 1 black concrete, 4 black wool. Next row, entirely black wool. Next row, 2 black concretes, 1 polished tuff, 1 black concrete, 4 black wool. Next row, entirely black wool. Next row, 1 black concrete, 1 polished tuff, 1 black concrete, 2 green concretes, and then 3 black concretes, and place a polished blackstone button on this green concrete right here. And that will give you the front of the legs done. So moving on to the torso, we are going to do 3 blocks of coal, 2 green concretes, 3 blocks of coal, and place a button right here. We can go ahead and mark out where the hands are going to go here. So we're going to place 2 gray concretes here, and then 2 blacks. Just like that. Back to the torso though. The torso is actually pretty simple for the most part. What we're going to do is we're going to get out our block of coal, and we are going to go up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be 2 blocks from the top. And what we're going to do here is we're going to place a black wool here, and then we're going to place a green concrete, and that will make you level with the top. What we're going to now do is we're going to place a block of coal right here, and everything to the left and to the right of this and down is all black concrete. So like this. Just like that. For the next row up here, we're going to place a black wool in here. I'm going to place the green concrete here. And then with our block of coal, we're just going to place 2 blocks of coal right here, and then 2 right here. And then we're just going to place black concretes all in here. And then with our polished andesite, we're going to place 3 polished andesites right here, with a polished andesite stair below it. Same thing over here. And there you have it. That is the front of the torso done. So, moving on to the left arm. The arms... Okay, I thought the arms were different, but no, they're not. They're the same. So, for the left arm, we're going to start off with an additional row of black concrete here. Then let's go from left to right. We are going to do 2 polished tufts, 2 gray concretes. Next row, entire row of black concrete. Next row, 2 polished tufts, 2 gray concretes, not black. Next 2 rows are entirely black concrete. Next row, 2 polished tufts, 2 gray concretes. Next 2 rows, we are going to do 2 black concretes, 1 block of coal, 1 black concrete, and like I said, do that for 2 rows. And then the final 2 rows, this row right here is going to be entirely black concrete. This one, on the other hand, trying to think if, okay, this one on the other hand, words. This one on the other hand is going to be a little different. We are going to do a black concrete on the end, then a green concrete, then a black, then a green. We're going to bring these green concretes forward and this black in the middle forward, and then we're going to place a block of coal right here underneath, and that will give us the left arm. The other side is the exact same, so let's go ahead and make this real quickly. So polish tufts. I definitely need to reorganize the inventory real quick. Let's move the gray concretes down. Why did it not move down? Thank you. Okay. Complications. And yeah, green concrete here, and then black in here. Bring that forward, bring the greens forward, just like that. And place the block of coal. And there you have it. That is the front of the statue done. So moving on to the sides. Sides are interesting, to say the least. So for the sides, it says the legs aren't that bad though. For the sides, we're going to bring the black concrete back by 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to just bring it up an additional row. And then right here, we're going to place 2 black concrete just on the back here, and then a black wall right here. We're then going to fill up the pants here just until we reach this row of black concrete. We're going to drag the black concrete back. So we're going to do a row of black wool, then a row of black concrete, then a row of black wool, and then a row of black concrete. Really quickly, we're going to go ahead and build this pouch right here. And the way we are going to do that is we're right here, this third row, we're going to place a 2x3 square of green concrete right here. And then above this, we are going to place blocks of coal just right here. So that is that side. The other side is even simpler. So we're just going to bring the black concretes back, bring these 2. He's wearing like dress shoes, so yeah. A little interesting of a design, but and bring that black concrete back, but that's that side of the legs. It's pretty simple. Moving on to the sides of the arms, this is where it gets actually kind of interesting. Let's do this side first, the side we started on. So we're going to bring the hands back by 3, just like that. For our first row here, we're going to just make it black concrete. This next row, we are going to do 2 green concretes and then a polished tuff. Next row, we're going to do 2 green concretes and then a black concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 green concretes and a polished tuff. And then we're going to do 2 entire rows of black concrete. Next row, we are going to do And honestly, it doesn't matter what you put here, but let's just put 3 polished tufts here. And then the rest of the arm is entirely black concrete. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some details. So we're going to get out our green concrete, and we're going to place a 2x2 square of green concrete just right here. And then down here, we're going to place a polished andesite here and here. And then we're going to place a stair coming out of those. Just like that. And then for the shoulder blade, we're going to bring these colors back here. And that will give you what you need there. The other side is... Yep, is the exact same. So let's go ahead and just repeat that. So bring the hands back. Let's go ahead and make the green square here. This all here. Bring this all back. Just like that, and then we'll add our details. Just like that. So that will give you the side of this arm. Now for the back. I guess the sides weren't that bad. So for the back. Oh, one little tiny detail I did miss. There is a polished tuft right here. So now for the back. Back of the legs are pretty simple. We're just going to bring all this. We're just going to connect these. We're pretty much going to mirror what we did on the front. We're going to do 3 rows here instead of the black concrete. And then we're going to build all of this up. And then we're going to do our straps here. Just like this. And that's where it's going to pretty much end, how it is similar to the front. Right here we're going to place a polished tuft. Then we're going to place 2 black concretes, polished tuft, and then just 2 black concretes. And that will give you the entirety of the back of the legs done. Let's go ahead and do the back of the arms just because they're a little simpler to do. So we'll do the back of the left arm first. So we're going to fill in this back row with black concrete here. This next row, polished tuft, 2 gray concretes. Next row, we're going to need the green terracotta. We're going to do 2 green concretes and then a black concrete. Next row, 2 green terracottas and then a gray concrete. Next row, 2 green concretes and then a black concrete. Next row, honestly, we can just make it entirely black. Next row, we can just make it all gray concrete, or if you want to do this, you can. And then just the rest of the arm is black concrete. And don't forget to bring these outward. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a 2x2 square of green concrete just right here. The other arm is the exact same, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and bring these forward. There we go, and then we will go ahead and just do this. Actually, the other arm is not the same, but this part is. So we're going to do that. And then we're just going to continue this on like normal. So, just like the straps here, then we're going to do the black concretes here and then the straps here. And then we're going to put a 2x2 square of green concrete just right here. And then we can go ahead and just fill the rest of this in with black concrete. Just like that. So that is the back of the arms done. Now for the back of the torso. So this is where it gets a little interesting. For the back of the torso, we're going to get out our block of coal. And this first entire row is pretty much just block of coal. For the next row, we're going to do, we're going to need the chiseled waxed, or not chiseled. Let's get rid of the green terracotta and the green concrete. We won't need those. You'll need the wax exposed cut copper. So, and we also will need the polished tough slabs. So we're going to place a black concrete, 2 wax. I'm just going to say 2 coppers just to make this easier. Then we're going to do two black concretes, 2 coppers, 1 concrete. Next row, we're going to do an entire row of concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1 concrete, 1 copper, 4 concrete, 1 copper, 1 concrete. Next row, entirely black concrete. Next row, 1 concrete, 2 copper, 2 concrete, 2 copper, 1 concrete. Next row, 1 black concrete. We are going to need the green concrete. 1 green concrete. 4 black concrete. 1 green concrete. 1 black. Next row, 1 black concrete. 1 copper. 4 black concretes. 1 copper, 1 black concrete. The next row is entirely black concrete. The next row, we're going to do these end rows. We're just going to drag the blacks all the way up, just like that. And then this row, we're going to make entirely green concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 green concretes, 2 blacks, 2 greens. And then the final row, 1 green concrete, 4 blacks, 1 green. So there you have it. That is the back without any detailing on it. So that's like the furthest, or the first layer, I guess you could say. So I guess the first thing we could do is add his sword holster. So that is going to start right here, the row above the copper. And for that, we're going to place a green concrete here, and we are going to we're going to place a green concrete right here too. And then right beneath that, we're going to place 2 green terracottas, and then we're just going to drag that green concrete all the way down to this. We're going to do an upper left diagonal from this block and place a green concrete here. We're going to place a block of coal on top of that. Then we're going to place 2 additional green concretes, then a block of coal, then a green concrete, and then a polished andesite stair facing this way. So that is the sword holster. Then with our polished tough slabs, we're going to place a polished tough slab here, and then a full block here. Same thing right here. And then with our, well, before we do that, with our full block, we're going to place a full polished tough block right next to this green concrete here. And then with our black concrete, we're just going to drag it all the way up 3D. So just like this. We're going to place a slab right next to this full block here, and then one at a kind of like a different level here. So just like this. And then for the last part, we're going to do 2 additional black concretes going down right here. A polished tough block underneath those. We're going to have a polished tough slab right here and right here. And then the upper half of this block and this block. And once you've done that, you will have completely finished the back of your new goblin statue. That's probably the hardest part of the statue done. Maybe. We'll see here in a second. So that's the entire statue done up to that point. So now what we're going to do is we are going to move on to the head. So for the head, what we're going to do is we're going to take our green concrete and bring this forward by 2 right here. Go ahead and connect those. And for the head, so we have the first row here. Next row, we're going to do a green terracotta on the ends of the row, and then just green concrete in the middle here. Next row, entirely green concrete. Next row, we're going to place a polished tuff on the ends of the row, and then just green concrete everywhere else. This is theoretically where the eyes would go. If you wanted to put eyes in there, you can, but it doesn't really matter. And then the next row, entirely green concrete. Next row, entirely, we're going to need some new blocks. You can get rid of all the copper and stuff. We'll need the white terracotta and the stripped spruce wood. Next row is entirely white terracotta. Next row, we're going to do a stripped spruce wood, 6 white terracottas, and then a stripped spruce wood. And then the final row is entirely stripped spruce wood. And we're going to place a stripped spruce wood coming forward right here, here, and here. And that will give you the hair. And for the goggles, we are going to do it's kind of hard to explain the shape. You're going to want to do this shape right here. Bring the 2 inner blocks downward, and then we're going to place a 2x2 square of green concrete in the middle here. Which will give us the front of the face completely done. Moving on to let's do the left side first. So for the left side, what we're going to do is we're just going to drag the green concrete all the way back, overhanging by 2. Yep, that is right. We can go and connect this side too. Just like that. Right here, this row right here is entirely green concrete. So next row, we're going to place a polished tuff, then a green terracotta right behind that polished tuff, and then the rest of the row is just green concrete. Next row, we're going to place a green concrete, then 3 polished tuff, 3 green terracottas, and then 3 green concretes. Next row, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 green concretes, and then 3 stripped spruce woods. And then the rest of the head is entirely just stripped spruce wood. Just like that. And we have to make his kind of like his collar that he's got going on. So with our black concrete, we're going to put some black concrete on top of this green here. We're going to do a diagonal here, then another one. Then we're going to drag that all the way back here. And then we're just going to fill this entire section in with green concrete, which will give us this. Let's move on to the other side. It's a replica of that side, so you can just copy what you did over there. It's pretty nice. You don't have to do a lot of effort to do that. And then, yeah, just build the hair up here. And then we'll do the collar right here. And then just fill the inner section in with green concrete. So just like that. And then for the top of the head, it is entirely stripped spruce wood. And then for the back of the head, what we're going to do here is this green concrete row here, we're just going to drag it all the way over, and then this up is stripped spruce wood. And then for this final section here, if you want to, you can go ahead and just fill it in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our black concrete. We're just going to drag it across here. Don't connect them though. And then we're just going to drag the green concrete underneath the 2 rows right there. And once you've done that, you actually will have finished your statue. So yeah, guys, let me get rid of my HUD here. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time in my channel's history that they've changed around the UI. So anyways, so yeah, guys, that is New Goblin from Spider-Man 3. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. That is the end of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy statues. We're going to be moving on to the Andrew Garfield movies next. I already have most of the statues designed. I really just need to figure out Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then we will be golden. But besides that, they're pretty much done. And then after that, we move on to X-Men. So, but yeah, guys. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Sandman's in the way. Excuse me, Sandman. Trying to do a thumbnail. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, go away. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.